Good evening and welcome to the Township Committee meeting of September the 13th of 2016. Ms. Borak, will you please call the roll?
Committeeman Burchett.
Here.
Committeewoman McCauley.
Here.
Committeeman Thompson.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Srirachi.
Here.
Mayor Delcor.
Here.
Administrator Ferrara.
Here.
Attorney Willard.
Here.
Please join me in a salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be advised that in accordance with Section 5 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975, the notice of this meeting would be made by posting on the bulletin board at the Hillsborough Township Municipal Complex and notifying the officially designated newspapers that this meeting would take place at the Hillsborough Township Municipal Complex at 7:30 p.m. on September the 13th, 2016. Before we begin our agenda this evening, I'd like to take a brief moment in remembrance of the 15th anniversary of 9/11 that was this past Sunday. As we all know, 15 years ago, on a bright, crisp September morning, many of us were going about our normal routines. Children were on their way to school. Travelers boarded planes. New Yorkers and U.S. government employees made their way into the Twin Towers and Pentagon for another day of work. What seemed like a typical day. However, at the same time, a group of terrorists planned and executed an incomprehensible attack on our nation. The lives of every American was forever changed. 15 years ago, these 19 terrorists hijacked 4 commercial airlines and deliberately crashed 2 into the Twin Towers, 1 into the Pentagon, and a 4th into the countryside of Pennsylvania as the passengers attempted to regain control of that plane. In the devastation, 2,996 people from more than 90 nations were killed, and more than 400 first responders died performing their duties. We've all been touched in some way by the tragedy of 9/11. 15 years later, raw grief can still be felt by those affected by the loss of a parent, spouse, child, friend, or other loved one. We remember and honor all those who perished on that fateful day. And we hope that God, going forward, will bless America, help those heal, and allow us to continue to remember and honor those that perished. At this time, I'd like to take a moment of silence. Thank you. As you can imagine, on Sunday there were a number of events throughout the county, really throughout the country, but in particular for us here in Hillsborough. Within the county, there was a county event at the Somerset County Courthouse on Sunday morning that was timed at the time the first plane hit the World Trade Center. We had an event at Fire Company Number 2, Station 37, on Sunday morning, which was timed at the time the first tower came down. And there was also a memorial at Woods Road Firehouse Number 3 in their Garden of Honor, which includes a piece of scrap metal from one of the towers and a monument in their garden there. I'd like to thank them for all their work in creating the memorials and inviting us to participate and speak. So thank you to them. We'll now move on to our regular business today. First up is the approval of minutes. First is the approval of the March 9th, 2016 executive session meeting minutes. May I have a motion to approve those minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett.
Yes.
Committeewoman McCauley.
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Srirachi.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Deputy Mayor Srirachi.
Oh, on the 9th, sorry, to abstain on that.
And Mayor Delcor.
Yes. Can I have a motion now to approve the minutes of the March 22nd, 2016 executive session?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett.
Yes.
Committeewoman McCauley.
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson.
Yes. I know this is what I was going for.
Deputy Mayor Srirachi.
Yes.
Mayor Delcor.
Abstain. And now the approval of the August 9th, 2016 regular session meeting minutes.
So moved.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Mayor Rochette.
Yes.
Mayor McCollum.
Yes?
Mayor Thompson.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Srirachi.
Yes.
Mayor Delcor.
Abstain. Okay, we'll move to reports from committee liaisons. First up is Committee Member Shett.
Thank you, Mayor. From the Engineering Department, Triangle Road was recently repaved. It included all new handicap ramps and bus stop areas. The contractor still has to replace the drainage inlets and new environmentally friendly drainage heads going into the drainage system. So this will be complete within the next few weeks. You still will see construction along Triangle Road. From the EBDC, Economic Business Development Commission, just a reminder that the last Hillsborough Business Association Social for 2016 will be held Wednesday, September 28th at Royce Brook Golf Course. The event will be in the Highlanders Pavilion, and the cost is $10 per person, which includes hors d'oeuvres, salads, pasta, coffee, dessert, station, and soft drinks. Online registration is required. No payments will be accepted at the door, and tickets are not refundable. Visit the Hillsborough Business Advocate website to register. That is what HBA stands for, correct?
Business Association.
Say again?
Business Association.
That's what I said, the Hillsborough Business Association website. Businesses interested in providing door prizes, please contact David Coyce, the business advocate, at dcoyce@hillsborough-nj.org. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Committeewoman McCauley.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, everyone. Just a few things from me. Welcome back to full business in September, and as the chief in the back of the room and the police department would like to notify that school is back in session, and there's a lot of children on the road. There are a lot of rules and regulations to follow as far as traffic is concerned. Please be alert to flashing lights on stopped buses as children are entering and exiting buses. Passing a stop bus with warning lights activated can result in a 5-point violation and substantial fines. So please be aware of the school buses in front of you, and of course the warning lights and the children on the streets in the morning and in the afternoon. There's a few scams going around. I've talked about this once before, but apparently we're getting a lot of calls to the police department for several other scams during phone calls to mostly residential phone numbers. They are mostly around the IRS, Publishing Clearinghouse, Microsoft, and law enforcement agencies claiming they have a loved one under arrest and need to wire them funds for bail. So at all times, exercise extreme caution with this. I mean, usually your guard is up if someone's calling you to wire money immediately, but sometimes in extreme circumstances, it can seem realistic. If that is the case, there is the New Jersey Division of Consumer Affairs. They have a fraud toolkit, which contains useful information to help being taken advantage of. You can make the elderly and family members aware of this. The toolkit can be found at their website. It's www.fightingfraud.nj.gov. And we can always call the front office or go online if you need further information. CERT training is up again. It's county runs it. It's free for Somerset County residents. Disasters can strike quickly, as we know, and obviously when there's flooding in the area, we know how we can become an island, and CERT training certainly comes in helpful for the community. Freeholder Deputy Director Peter Palmer wants to invite residents to take advantage of this community emergency response team. The training is hosted by Somerset County of Emergency Management. It starts on Tuesday, October 4th. Seating is limited to the first 30 residents, so if you have any interest, please register as soon as possible. The forms are due by Friday, September 30th. Classes are held at Somerset County Emergency Services Training Academy, which is located right here at 402 Roycefield Road. They start in October 4th through, it looks like the 20th, from 7 to 10 p.m. on Saturday, and October 15th and 22nd from 9 to 5 p.m. Again, if you need further information, you can contact the county. And that's it for me this evening, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Committeeman Thompson.
A couple things for me this evening, Mayor. First, this is probably right up your alley. There is a few slots remaining for the Adult Bocce League here in town.
Love it.
League games will be played on Saturday morning, beginning this Saturday. You can be sure to register through the Recreation website. Also, recreation news, the township's annual Halloween party is set for Thursday, October 27th from 4:30 to 6:30 here at the Peter J. Biondi Municipal Building. Pre-registration is required. The cost to participate is $5 per child, which includes a hayride, to pick a pumpkin, a visit to the haunted house, and a goodie bag. To register, please visit the Parks and Recreation website at www.hillsborough.nj.org. Also, save the date for the Halloween party for our Dogs in Town, which will be held on Saturday, October 29th. There's going to be more details to follow, but that's held at the dog park here in town at Ann Vans Middleworth Park. From Social Services, this is a reminder that our third annual Senior Olympics will be held on Wednesday, September 21st at ABM Park. Registration is required, so please call the Social Services Department to register for a fun-filled day of those Senior Olympics. The mayor is not qualified for that one, if that makes it better.
I'm going to sign up for bocce anyway.
I'm trying. The Hillsborough Township Health Department and Greenbrook Family Medicine are co-sponsoring a community flu vaccination clinic at the Hillsborough Municipal Complex on Thursday, October 6th, from 3 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. We will have the different flu vaccines for all ages and a high-dose flu vaccine for seniors if requested. We will also offer the Tdap test for all those age groups. The vaccine for all those age groups. The cost for those vaccines are $30 for flu and Tdap for $45 in cash or check, unless you present one of the following insurances: the traditional Medicare Part B Advantage plans, Aetna EPO/PPO, AmeriHealth EPO/PPO, Cigna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare, Oxford, and Health Republic. No HMO plans will be accepted, and all that information will be on our website, and I'm sure in the next e-news as well, or you can call our health department at 369-5652. From the Municipal Alliance, this is just a note that the meetings have reconvened. They met last Friday, sorry. Please visit the website at boroughaware.org for any upcoming events and additional information. And last but not least, there is an update from our library that the new hours as September 11th is Monday through Thursday, 9:30 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sundays, 1 to 5 p.m. Thank you, Mayor.
And Deputy Mayor Sirachi.
Thank you, Mayor. A few items this evening. First, from Finance, the finalized tax bills will be mailed on October 4th and will include billings for the fourth quarter for 2016 and the first and second quarter for 2017. Those are estimates. Homeowners will be receiving their 2014, and that's not a typo or anything, that is true.
No, that's right.
I know. I wasn't asking.
I checked.
Yes. The 2014 Homestead Benefit Application Package from the New Jersey Division of Taxation during the last week of September. The deadline for filing is November 30th. If you have any questions on the Homestead Benefit Program, please contact the state at 609-633-8433. Again, 609-633-8433. Our credit card grants, it's that time of the year again, our fall cycle. The Hillsborough Township Credit Card Advisory Committee will open the grant applications process for this fall tomorrow, Wednesday, September 14th, for the second round of 2016 grants. Any non-township based nonprofit senior or youth organizations may apply for grants up to $2,000, and it's funded through the Hillsborough Rewards Credit Card Program. Grant applications can be found on the township website, which is hillsborough-nj.org, where copies are available in the administration office. And important, complete applications must be submitted by Wednesday, October 12th, 2016, to the administration office to be considered for eligible grant funding, and that is a hard deadline because of when the advisory committee will meet to review those applications. So please get them in by October 12th. Just a little background on the program itself. The rewards program has awarded nearly $50,000 in grants to the community-based nonprofit organizations. The the rewards program through the grant application process. It is a great resource for our local organizations. I know the Boy Scouts have taken advantage. I think Junior Raiders, to name a couple, that have received funding for needed assets, and these are tangible, hard assets. But to make it possible, it's usage of the Visa credit card that Affinity Federal Credit Union issues. So we do urge residents to please apply for a Hillsborough Rewards Visa credit card by visiting the Affinity Federal Credit Union itself in Hillsborough Promenade, or online, and their website address is affinityfcu.com/Hillsborough. And if you need any more information, these are usually available in the back of the room or in the township building. And they did add, looks like a new bonus to it, that for anyone, for new users or new recipients of the Visa card, the first time purchase, you will get 5,000 bonus points, because it's one of those, rewards programs where you get points for every dollar spent. So I have one, and I'm sure a majority of us up here have one too. Or even if your organization needs a credit card, it's a great way to do that too, because again, the monies go right back to these organizations, and most importantly, the program comes at no cost to Hillsborough's taxpayers. This is, fully funded and administered by Affinity Federal Credit Union. And lastly, we have a special offer for Hillsborough Township from the New York Red Bulls Soccer Club. Hillsborough Townships are eligible to receive a discount for the October 1st New York Red Bulls match. Discounted tickets, or to receive discounted tickets, please use the promo code Borough 2016. Again, Borough 2016, it's BORO 2016. Questions or to purchase over the phone, please contact Brian Cahill, and his direct number is 973-776-8969. Again, 973-776-8969. And that's all I have this evening, Mayor.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. So a few items. We didn't have a second meeting in August, so there's a couple items that took place in August that I just wanted to make sure we had a chance to recognize. Of course, the annual Rotary Fair that we have here in town. A few of us had the opportunity to participate in the Rotary Fair and sit in the dunk tank. I think Committeeman Thompson and I were the only ones. Committeeman Burchett was going to, but I don't think ended up actually going in the tank.
I got you guys there.
But so we had a good time and raised a lot of money for good causes. But also, really seriously, much more importantly, that Saturday of the Rotary Fair, you may not be aware, but the Rotarians open up the fair for special needs children and their families. If you've never had a chance to see pure joy, you really want to try to get and see this this event. And I'd really like to thank the Rotary for what they do. It's I think there was somewhere around 700 kids that participated, 900, excuse me. There's just, they have free reign of the fair. The vendors come out. They get to go on the rides without worries about other children on there or concerns. I know it's really just a tremendous event, and I was glad we were able to participate. But really, I wanted to thank the Rotary for all the work that they do. And Greg, please pass our thanks on to all your fellow Rotarians. It was the fair is always a great town event, but that Saturday special needs event is really something special. It's also my honor to announce that Hillsborough has received another recognition. Hillsborough Township was ranked second among safest places in New Jersey in the Big City rank. The Value Penguin Reports released its 2016 Safest Places in New Jersey in late August, naming Hillsborough Township the second safest place in New Jersey in the city size of over 30,000. Value Penguin utilizes the most recent FBI crime report information to generate its rankings. To further address the variation between smaller and larger municipalities, Value Penguin separated the safest cities into three categories: towns between 5 and 15,000, mid-size between 15 and 30, and then larger size cities with populations in excess of 30,000. So within that population, we were ranked number 2. Chief Powell, thank you and all your team for helping keep us safe and keeping those crime stats down. We appreciate it. Thank you. The Hillsborough court system, the shared municipal court that we have with Hillsborough, Montgomery, and Manville, will be changing its court times for sessions effective October the 1st, 2016. After thoughtful consideration, the amendments to the court hours will not only offer increased flexibility, but will also reduce the cost of court operations through reduction of overtime services. So the new hours will include a Tuesday daytime session in addition to the existing Monday evening session. And the transition to the day schedule will also improve customer service by offering alternative scheduling options. So the court sessions will be as follows. Monday sessions will be unchanged. 3:30 will be DUI pretrials. 5 p.m. will be contested cases. And the Tuesday schedule will consist of 10 a.m. Manville first appearances, 10:30 a.m. Montgomery first appearances, 11 a.m. Hillsborough first appearances, and then at noon will be contested cases. Court appearance information is included on the notice to appear when issued. I'm also pleased to announce that Hillsborough will renew our commitment to health during the 10th anniversary year of the Mayor's Wellness Campaign. We'll be issuing a proclamation a little later in the agenda, but I just want to mention a few points. Hillsborough has utilized a partnership with the Mayor's Wellness Campaign to host various programs such as the annual fun run in the park, the aforementioned Senior Olympics, smoke-free parks, blood drives, flu clinics, blood pressure screenings, and much more. These events have encouraged both healthy lifestyles and increased community engagement in local programming. I've seen the positive impact that the Mayor's Wellness Campaign has had on our community, and I'm excited to recommit Hillsborough to working to improve the health of our community during this 10th anniversary celebration. In addition, the township is again working on a town planner calendar to produce a 2017 color printed calendar, which will be mailed out to every resident in Hillsborough, again at no cost to our taxpayers. The printing of the calendar is funded through the various advertisements contained within the calendar. The calendar, which will be mailed out in December of 2016, is set to include various schedules, important dates, and phone numbers for the coming year, as well as 12 photographs featuring Hillsborough Township landscape and scenery. In just a few minutes, we'll be recognizing a few individuals that submitted pictures that were used in our 2016 calendar, and now we're going to seek photos for the 2017 edition. Individuals interested in submitting photographs for consideration can email their high-resolution image to the Township Clerk, Ms. Borak, which is pborak, B-O-R-E-K, at hillsborough-nj.org. A photo release will need to accompany the pictures, and there is no guarantee, of course, that the photos will be used. But this is a great opportunity to promote local businesses and services, as well as enjoy our local scenery all year long. Advertising opportunities will also be available on the calendar, being handled directly through the town planner, through Town Planner, the agency. So please contact Jim O'Dowd at 973-650-2736, or Jim O-D-O-W-D, Jim O'Dowd at townplanner.com for more information regarding advertising. And finally, as always, there are a number of ways to stay connected here in town. We have, of course, our Friday e-newsletter and our Twitter feed, TV29 and Hillsborough YouTube channel showcase our meetings, and as well as Hillsborough The Good Life episodes. And for traffic and other emergency-related information, be sure to subscribe to Nixle and the Honeywell Instant Alerting System. All access to those systems is available on the Township website. If you have any questions, please call our administration office. Okay, and now we'll move on to our proclamations for this evening. We'd ask if those that are coming up and accepting proclamations, after you receive your recognition, if you could please take your seat, and we'll take a brief pause to allow for departure after all recognitions have been completed. So first up, can I have everyone coming up recognizing September as Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month? Hey, Brian.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, sure. Well, while Susan's handing out her teal gifts there, I just wanted to also acknowledge on Sunday, the Hillsborough Dukes, on their opening day over at the high school, had their opening day for football this year. They also ran a fundraiser for ovarian cancer. Susan was there. She sang both the national anthem and God Bless the USA, both beautiful renditions. But the event was very successful at the Hillsborough Dukes, and I wanted to thank them for their effort in the awareness, or bringing awareness to ovarian cancer. So with that, whereas by proclaiming September 2016 as Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month, we call attention to a disease that affects women across our country, our county, state, and country, with the American Cancer Society estimating that 15,000 American women are projected to lose their lives to ovarian cancer this year. And whereas these women are mothers, daughters, sisters, grandmothers, community members, and cherished friends, and the absence they leave in our hearts will be deeply felt forever. And whereas women who are middle-aged and older, who have a family history of ovarian or breast cancer, or have had certain cancers in the past, are at increased risk of developing ovarian cancer. And whereas ovarian cancer knows no boundaries, the disease can strike anyone across lines of age, ethnicity, and race. And whereas ovarian cancer often goes undetected until advanced stages, increasing the awareness of risk factors is critical to fighting this disease, as it is estimated that 22,000 new cases of ovarian cancer will be diagnosed in the United States this year alone. Whereas the public awareness campaign strives to increase knowledge about this disease and recognizes the best defense against ovarian cancer is early detection. Therefore, it is essential that women know the risk factors associated with the disease, and that men are educated so they can help their wives, mothers, grandmothers, aunts, sisters, and girlfriends. And whereas this month is dedicated to the prevention and awareness, it is also to honor those we have lost, show our support for women who bravely carry on the fight, and take action to lessen the tragic toll ovarian cancer takes on families across our country. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that we, the Mayor and the Township Committee of the Township of Hillsborough, do hereby recognize September 2016 as Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month, and call upon citizens, government agencies, organizations, healthcare providers, and research institutions to raise ovarian cancer awareness and continue helping women live longer, healthier lives, and urge women to talk to their healthcare providers to learn more about this disease.
I just have to say thank you. Thank you so much, all of you. I mean, the past 3 years, I've been with Turn the Town Teals volunteering for 7 years. And every year it goes further and further and further. Not just with me, I'm one piece of the puzzle. Gail McNeil started Turn the Town's Tale 10 years ago. It's been going on for 10 years. And back in 2000, she actually started Kaleidoscope of Hope. And that organization is still going, and they've raised over $2 million, and they give it to various ovarian cancer organizations. And so the Turn the Town Teal, when you see the teal bows around town, thank you so much for doing this, and many of you come out, and I distribute, that's what I handed out now, symptom cards, their brochure, and teal ribbon if you would want to put the teal ribbon in front of your home. Some of them are long, you can actually use maybe 2 or 3 ribbon from those. But thank you so much. Just brief symptoms. We actually have some of the cards here, and I have some more if you needed more, but inside there's the symptoms of ovarian cancer. It's bloating, pelvic or abdominal pain, and there's many more here. And their symptoms are so vague, it's called the silent killer. So just awareness is everything, and I can't thank you enough for this. So if anybody would like to start Turn the Town Teal in your town, it's www.turnthetownteal.com. And then if you wanted to donate, you can donate to any ovarian cancer campaign. But the one that Gail started is KOHNJ.org. Thank you so much.
Next, can I have the Mayor's Wellness Campaign? As I noted earlier, this is the Mayor's Wellness Campaign was created 10 years ago, so we have a proclamation honoring those 10 years. So whereas the Mayor's Wellness Campaign was created 10 years ago in collaboration with the New Jersey Healthcare Quality Institute and the New Jersey League of Municipalities, and whereas the initial theme of putting our community in motion has inspired mayors, individuals, and entire communities to start to exercise and move in the direction of better health, and whereas today there are over 370 New Jersey mayors and communities dedicated to improving the health of their residents, and whereas 21 towns in New Jersey over the last 10 years have been awarded the Healthy Town designation for their commitment to health promotion and programming. Now therefore be it resolved that we, the Mayor and Township Committee of Hillsborough, wish to join the residents of Hillsborough to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Mayor's Wellness Campaign. And be it further resolved that we, the Mayor and the Hillsborough Township Committee, congratulate the New Jersey Healthcare Quality Institute, the mayors and the residents of participating New Jersey towns for promoting healthy lifestyle changes over the last 10 years with the Mayor's Wellness Campaign and wish for its continued success. Siobhan, I'll give that to you.
Mayor, if you wouldn't mind, both Siobhan and Mary are probably the two people that never want recognition in the building, and I just want to thank them for their energy, for all the employees, and being part of the Mayor's Wellness Program, because getting them up here just even to do that was probably pretty difficult. So I want to thank them for all their hard work behind the scenes, and the employees and the community benefit from their involvement.
And now we've got them forever on camera.
Yes.
Okay, finally, we're going to do certificates of appreciation for all those that submitted photographs for the 2016 Hillsborough calendar. We have Helen Haynes, who I don't believe is here today. Sheila Castellano, I don't believe is here today. Mike Williams. This certificate of appreciation is awarded to Mike Williams in recognition for participating in the 2016 Hillsborough Town Planner Calendar and assisting in the sharing of the wonderful aspects of our town, with copies of the pictures that were submitted. Thank you very much. Our famous videographer, Kaz. Come on up.
Who's going to focus?
It's okay, let's do it.
In other words, don't touch.
Amateur.
Is this going to be featured on Hillsborough The Good Life now, Kaz?
Dawn Purdy. It's on here. Gary Wiesner. Jim Roselli, I don't think is here. I didn't see Jim. Right? Okay. And Milan Rose. Anyone from Milan Rose? Okay. Thank you all for participating in that, and if you have any photos you'd like to submit for our 2017 calendar, please, we'd love to have your entrance. Thank you. Okay, thank you for everyone that was here for proclamations or the appreciation recipients. If you'd like to leave now, we'll take a quick pause. You are always welcome to stay, but we certainly understand if you'd like to leave at this point. So we'll take a quick break, and then we'll restart in a few minutes. Okay, we are going to move on to new business this evening. We have no new business, I'm sorry. First, next up is public comment on any new business and matters not on the agenda. If anyone has any comments on any type of issue in town that's not on tonight's agenda, now's your time to come forward. Okay, seeing none, we're going to move to public hearings. First up, 2016-18, an ordinance authorizing execution of release of conservation easement and execution of drainage easement for Pleasant View Estates. This ordinance releases a previously recorded conservation easement in favor of drainage easement in accordance with the original planning board approval. It's been reviewed by our township attorney and found to be acceptable. May I have a motion to open a public hearing on ordinance 2016-18?
So moved, Mayor?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Is there any discussion from the dais? From the floor? Okay, can I have a motion to close the public hearing and adopt ordinance 2016-18?
So moved?
Second?
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Bichette.
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley.
Yes?
Committeeman Thompson.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi.
Yes.
Mayor Delcor.
Yes. We'll now move to introduction of new ordinances. First ordinance is 2016-19, an ordinance amending the code of the Township of Hillsborough by the addition of Chapter 78, establishing a library advisory board. Further consideration of this ordinance and a public hearing will be held on October the 25th, 2016. This ordinance amends the Hillsborough Township Code to establish a library advisory board consisting of 7 members to be appointed by the Township Committee. May I have a motion to introduce this ordinance?
So moved.
Second?
Any comments from the dais? Any comments from the floor? Please come up. Come up to the microphone.
Please come to the microphone, state your name and address for the record.
My name is David DeVorn. I'm a resident of Hillsborough. I was on the advisory
Sir,
board.
your residence?
I'm sorry?
We have to give you residence, your address?
Oh, 506 Hoagland Court. I was on the advisory board in the previous incarnation of the advisory council, and the point I wanted to make is that it's one thing to create an advisory board. It's another to provide it with what its responsibilities are, not only in terms of how it functions within itself, but how it interacts with the Somerset County Library Commission, in terms of who's responsible for what, and how decisions and how the library here is run is handled. It's not enough just to create this board. You need to provide it with direction on what its role and what its responsibilities are. And if that responsibility is given to this board itself, it must be communicated to the Somerset County Library Commission of what its responsibilities are, because it's a two-way street. If it's one thing that this advisory board says that it is our authority to do X, and the Somerset County Library Commission does not recognize that, you will have at best an ineffective board, and at worst, a waste of time. So I just want to make sure that I'm putting on the record, it's not enough to create the board. You must provide it with what its role is and what its responsibilities are relative to the Somerset County Library Commission. Thank you.
Thanks, David. Anything else from the floor? Okay, roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley?
Yes?
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. We will move to considerations. Consideration number 1 is a resolution authorizing the hiring of Linda Hadley to the position of full-time field inspector in the Township's Tax Assessor Office at an annual salary of $48,000. There exists a vacancy in the position of full-time field inspector in the Tax Assessor's Office. Ms. Hadley has been a part-time field inspector with the Township and had been recommended by the Tax Assessor for this position. She is in the back, so let's make sure we get her on camera, as we always do, Kat. Welcome her to the Township. Okay, can I have a motion?
So moved?
Second.
Any comments from the dais?
Mayor, if I might, as you mentioned, Ms. Blaine and I have gone through the interviewing process. We're very happy to have Ms. Hadley, as you mentioned, a part-time employee moving to full-time. Going to be a great addition full-time to help us continue to do the great work she's done in the past year. So we're very happy to move her to full-time. Thank you.
Anything else from the dais? Any comments from the floor? Okay, roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley?
Yes?
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes, and welcome. Okay. Consideration number 2 is a resolution authorizing a non-fair and open agreement with Binsky and Snyder Service LLC for cooling tower repairs at an amount not to exceed $21,799. These are needed repairs for the HVAC unit for the library. Can I have a motion?
So moved?
Second.
Comments from the dais? From the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley?
Yes?
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Consideration number 3 is a resolution accepting and approving the corrective action plan for the 2015 audit. The Township Auditor, Suppley Clooney, has completed the audit of the Township's finances for 2015. The auditor found the Township's financial ledgers in general compliance with the exception of one area identified through the audit process as an area of improvement. The corrective action plan will address this issue, which relates to grants received in prior years. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Any comments from the dais? Any comments from the floor? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley?
Yes?
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Consideration number 4 is a resolution acknowledging the annual audit for the year 2015 of Hillsborough Township in Somerset County.
Right.
State law requires the Township Committee to review the audit and acknowledge so by resolution. The audit summary shall be published in the newspaper as required by law and will be available on the Township's website, which is our policy. A full copy of the audit is available for public review in the Township Clerk's office. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Any comments from the dais? Comments from the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley?
Yes?
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Consideration number 5 is a resolution authorizing the mayor and the township clerk of the Township of Hillsborough to enter into a 26-month contract with Affinity Federal Credit Union to operate, manage, and administer the township's credit card program. As discussed earlier by Deputy Mayor Sarachi's liaison report, the Hillsborough Rewards credit card program has a successful record of supporting nonprofit Hillsborough-based organizations serving youth and seniors. This contract continues a relationship with Affinity to administer this program, and we're very happy that Affinity is continuing to provide the service. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Comments from the dais?
Just want to echo your comments, and I'm pleased that we're going to be continuing the relationship with the Affinity Federal Credit Union to keep this program going. We've had it going for, I don't know, about 10 years now, so it's a nice run, and it's a nice way for, again, the nonprofits to receive funding for those sorely needed assets. And some of them included, I know some like safety equipment too, and, so, yep. So it was, really worthwhile program, so very pleased.
Any comments from the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeewoman Macaulay?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sirachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Consideration number 6 is a resolution authorizing the award of a contract to Rampage LLC for the installation of a new skate park ramp at Anvan Middlesworth Park in an amount not to exceed $48,900. This resolution authorizes the replacement of a skate ramp at the skate park at AVM. May I have a motion?
So moved?
Second.
Comments from the dais?
Been out there just recently looking at what we have, and it is one of the facilities at that park that just gets constant use. And it's, the equipment that's been out there was put together by volunteers, and it has just been totally worn out, which is nice to see that it's just been worn out instead of not been used. So I think this is money well spent, and it's in our capital budget.
Thank you. Anything else from the dais? From the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeewoman Macaulay?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sirachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Consideration number 7 is a resolution authorizing the purchase of outdoor decorations from Riley's Outdoor Decor in an amount not to exceed $14,501.40. May I have a motion?
So moved?
Second.
Any comments from the dais? From the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeewoman Macaulay?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sirachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Consideration number 8 is a resolution authorizing the replacement of the pump at Woodfield Park by Summit Well and Pump, Inc. in an amount not to exceed $10,122. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Comments from the dais? From the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeewoman Macaulay?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sirachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Consideration number 9 is a resolution authorizing the purchase and installation of a replacement dump truck body from West Jersey Enterprises, Inc. in an amount not to exceed $15,508.20. This resolution authorizes the replacement of a stainless steel dump truck body without replacing the entire vehicle, which therefore reduces the total cost of the replacement. This is being funded through our Clean Communities grant. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Comments from the dais? Comments from the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeewoman Macaulay?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sirachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. And final resolution is resolution number 10, a resolution authorizing the purchase of a truss arch shelter to protect outdoor storage of materials at Public Works from Tech Supply in an amount not to exceed $8,750.96. This resolution will purchase equipment that will protect materials stored outside so that they are available for use during snowstorms. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Comments from the dais? From the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeewoman Macaulay?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sirachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Moving on to our consent agenda. Can I have a motion to approve tonight's consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments from the dais? From the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeewoman Macaulay?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sirachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. And claims list. Can I have a motion to approve our claims list 2016-15?
So moved.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeewoman Macaulay?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sirachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. That will conclude our regular meeting this
Excuse me,
evening.
sir?
We do have an executive session.
You have another claims list.
We have two.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have a second one. Sorry, can I also have a motion to approve claims list 2016-16?
So moved?
Second?
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Rochette?
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley?
Yes?
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. So now this will now conclude our regular meeting. We do have an executive session this evening. Ms. Borak, will you please read the executive session resolution?
Whereas Section 8 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975 permits the exclusion of the public from a meeting in certain circumstances. And whereas the Township Committee is of the opinion that such circumstances exist, now therefore be resolved by Township Committee of the Township of Hillsborough and the County of Somerset, the State of New Jersey as follows. Number 1, the public shall be excluded from the discussion in the here and after specified subject matters. Number 2, the general nature of the subject matter to be discussed is as follows. A, potential land acquisition, Block 116, lots 1, 2, 4, 5, Block 112, Lot 2, Block 80, Lot 1. Potential litigation, affordable housing, Sherman property, Hillsborough properties, and C, contract negotiations, communication tower, ground lease, Verizon. Number 3, the Township Committee may take official action on those items discussed in the executive session upon the completion of the executive session. Number 4, the minutes of the discussion shall be made available to the public as soon as the matters under discussion are no longer of a confidential or sensitive nature. And number 5, this resolution shall take effect immediately.
Thank you. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Rochette?
Yes.
Committeeman McCauley?
Yes?
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Thank you. We'll now move into executive session. Good night.